And Deltaforce obviously just going to be the Link. I don't think we're going to see anything special from him right here.
What we might see though is, depending on the angle of this crowd shot, we might see we might see Delay just popping off in the crowd to finally get to see another Link play in person.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you guys do get an opportunity to, you know, maybe see Delay later. The Connecticut Link.
If he's not delayed from a stream appearance.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever made that joke before, chat.
I don't think
so clever.
So. Yeah. No, never in their life. But yeah, Deltaforce, the premier Link in New Jersey. We're going to see what he's got to offer right now. I believe like around that 10-15 range in the PR. Very strong player, but he's going up against one of the world's best in Syrup, who's saying it's a Ness day, apparently.
Yeah, apparently so, right? But we might be a result of SmashCon. It might just be a result of his own moods and mannerisms, his own machinations, if you will. Either way, he's ready to make it happen, but Deltaforce is someone who has been around since before Syrup's time here in New Jersey. Remembers the Ness from its inception to its relegation to the locker room, and now for its return, right? He's seen it all. And if there is someone who can make the upset on the Ness, I think it is him.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to be phased by this Ness at all, like you said. Been playing well for such a long time right here. But Syrup, such a strong player, he's definitely got to put some respect on it too.
Syrup getting called out jumping with that hero spin. If he literally holds shield, right, remember that if Link up special touches shield, the whole hitbox deactivates for the entirety of the move. So we likely won't see him get called out by that again. There's that down air that Syrup knows and loves. Tried to call it the landing after the fact. He had it, but just held the trigger a little too long. And Deltaforce is going to take that in and do everything he can to catch this into a stock, knowing that if Syrup can get back and reset this, it becomes a terrible situation.
I'm already loving these ledge traps from Deltaforce, putting out the bomb on the ledge, making it so hard for Syrup to get off the ledge, but he played it patiently enough to get off the ledge, but Deltaforce winning that scratch situation on the platform and is trying to find a juggle situation to get the KO. Not able to get a strong hit right now, but we are one hit away on this ledge. Oh!
Great boomerang there. On first glance, it looks like it might have bounced, right? Just missed his angle to go past ledge, but actually what it was to block that Thunder, or the PK Thunder, I should say, right, from coming and finding its way back in. How has nobody lost the stock yet almost 2 minutes into this one, Waffle? Well, because they're both swinging, or so it looked to start things off, but when push comes to shove, nobody can close it out yet.
Yeah, no one has been able to find the strong hit to be able to close out their stock. They're playing so patiently in this final. Oh, that was so smart from Syrup there. Knew that Deltaforce was going to punish, put him in an awkward position. It was like back throw grab. We've seen this from Ness for like 10 years now.
And I thought we were gonna see forward air to trap the landing on platform there, but I think he's worried that the drag down just means you might fall out of the second hit, won't kill, and then you have to do all your work over again. Now though, it's just an attempt to scramble, but that Psy Magnet's so good, right? Like, where do you go? Oh, because that hitbox comes out so fast, it's so huge, and then it does stuff like this. Syrup gets infinite mix out of it, and then you've eaten 140 for your trouble.
Yeah, that was so much percent racked on there for Syrup, and then had to rack a little bit more to recover too. So just a little bit more, but Deltaforce able to get an opening right here, and is he able to continue it? He's juggling him well.
And that fair on platform falling out of it is exactly why he went for the up throw to take that first stock, right? We talked about it before, and we saw it in action there. Right now, though, for Deltaforce, it's all about stemming the bleeding, because Syrup, that's 3 into the magnet just to get the reverse back air to keep the extension going. Yes, he drops the extension, but then gets the fly magnet combo. Gonna drop it? No, he's not. Oh. And yeah, great DI mix from Deltaforce to avoid losing the whole game there.
Yeah, he wasn't able to get the stock off of it, but again, he's getting so much mileage off of those combos.
That's disgusting.
The parry into forward smash. Sheesh.
You know what? I think the crazy thing, like yes, he just ran up parry forward smash. Like, yeah, get on my level, deal with it. But even if he didn't, like, Deltaforce is the first person who has showed him that, hey, that yo-yo isn't true there, because it's not. You can get out of that if you get your DI perfect. Deltaforce knows that counterplay. So if we see that fly magnet again, we'll just see one extra fly magnet into a down air, which is a true combo.
Yeah, or we could see Syrup try to take advantage of that. You know, Deltaforce going for the same option out of that every time. Maybe he tries to go for a read. Who knows? But yeah, impressive counterplay from Deltaforce, but the mix-ups from that are going to be interesting. And we're already seeing Syrup try to get an edge guard early on. And we've seen him so aggressive off stage in the 2 sets that we've seen him in so far.
Yeah, it's just, you know, like this is just great gameplay from Deltaforce, which is insane to say because Syrup is just steamrolling him. But Syrup is playing like a man possessed right now, right? Like this Ness, so aggressive and showing you all sorts of tricky, trappy combos. He nairs, you nair, we'll do it in unison, we'll get the synchronized swimming gold medal. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, you're not taking the stop off Deltaforce. And when you finally do, you had to work so hard from it. Now I got to come back from iframes, dislodge your bomb, and try and play my game.
Yeah, he's trying to play his game, but Deltaforce is making it very hard for him to get his game going right now. Able to get the forward air there and is trying to convert this into a stock, but how is he going to get it is the question. Forward air, not quite able to do it. Trying to catch him in the air with the, what?
He went for the spot dodge to call it the grab timing there. Both of these players are playing so many levels in from the onset. This is an absolute banger so far, our Waffle. But right now it is Syrup, right, who has started to kind of regain the lead. Link neutral air, one of the best get-off-me tools in Smash for a reason, regardless of the installment. And he's going to use it there to just force Syrup into the corner. Now try to execute one of these edge guards, one of these ledge traps, if you will. But it's one overextension, getting caught in the bomb pull that Syrup finally punished him for. And that was the opening, but instead they're just gonna reset back to neutral and fight for center stage.
Yeah, there was an opportunity there where Deltaforce had no jump in that offstage situation. Syrup not able to convert off of it, but again, we're seeing Syrup using so many creative ways to contest that bomb little, like, you know, detonate himself in so many impressive ways.
I like the up air there, right? If he comes in too close, he gets dragged down into a reversal. You get the back throw to hold things out. And the Dragon Ball moment coming through off the top, off the side, one stock apiece. I mean, who needs a 3-stock game anyways? Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Yep. Let's bring this down to last stock, and let's see who is able to close it out in this last stock situation. Syrup getting a little bit of a combo going, but not able to convert it into the flashy stuff that we've seen so far today.
Yeah, his magnet wasn't quite in the right position. He hit it a little too high. A lot of Ness players would look for it there and then just miss it and get punished. So really good props to Syrup for recognizing it from the onset, that he isn't able to find what he's looking for in that interaction. And there, Ness's short hitbox really helped him avoid the worst from that neutral air. And now he's just trapping these landings time and time again. And whiff called out, right? These players, again, so many adjustments needed to even find a hit.
Yeah, so many adjustments need to be made. Trying to catch the landing there is Deltaforce with the up air. Only able to get a grab on the platform, but it will definitely take that. Catching the jump with the boomerang, but that is not safe. And Deltaforce showing you why with that up B.
Man, he just let that thing rip like a Beyblade, especially after the last time, right? We said, hey, we probably won't see this again, but you know where you can't shield Link up special?
Off the stage.
Yeah, exactly.
In the air.
And I swear, between the way we're seeing these neutral airs get utilized and these Link up specials getting utilized, it's shades of Melee Link in a way. It's obviously very different, but Melee Link also will hero spin at ledge there in that position because it's semi-spiky. So yeah, it's kind of fun to see that, like, even as these characters' entire kits and game plans change, there's some core aspects, often the least expected aspects, that remain consistent.
Yeah, it is a beautiful thing to see that stuff like that happen, but it's also beautiful to see Syrup's combo game right now, and we're already seeing those 1 and 2 pieces, but not able to quite get anything off of that other than that.
Deltaforce's defense, especially utilizing Boomerang, has gotten better each and every stock, right? And now, right, coming in to prevent 2 of these combos, he tried to find the back air drag down to maybe get a combo started, but instead it's going to be Syrup pushing him off stage for the drop executional error, and that's going to be a huge opportunity for Kid Clip. He's gonna try and find the PK rocket, but doesn't land its mark. So now it's all about the counter hit game. Finds the back here, and that's the reset he was looking for.
Yeah, and can he? Yeah, he hasn't been able to convert a lot of these ledge traps in the past couple games into stocks. I feel like Deltaforce has been doing a great job of mixing up his options on the ledge, finding it there as I mentioned it, you know. But yeah, I'm really impressed with Deltaforce's options to get off the ledge. Ooh, and trying to steal a stock there with the down air.
Yeah, I really like the ideas But again, it just don't have this room to make these spacing, the executional mistakes, if you will, against a player of Syrup's caliber. Just will not give you these extra chances for too much longer. And the fact that you're 1-1 in game, you're keeping this as close as it is, dropping these stocks like that is so deeply impressive. And gonna call out the rocket like that. Who is Deltaforce? What?
That was impressive because if he was 1 millisecond slower on that, he would have got caught by the PK Thunder. But just perfect execution to get that punish right there. I'm loving that from Deltaforce, and he's still trying to, you know, find these stocks against Syrup, sending him off stage. What can he do with this? We've seen him so impressive in these situations. No jump.
Hold on, he's gonna maybe find it here. Gets the down air, but not the spike hitbox. I love the neutral air there to try and reset. However, Hero's Win, though, is gonna find the stock just like that. Push you to the corner once, never let you get back. That ledge trap into the edge guard, absolutely immaculate. And watch the way Deltaforce is moving his head in this player cam right now. Brawl, he is locked in. He knows he has a chance. Shake it off, reset. If you go up 2-1 here, you might force the Steve out.
Might force the Steve out, and that's exactly what you want to put yourself into as Deltaforce. You want to force Syrup into playing his best character, but Syrup definitely not out of this one. Maybe could get an edge guard of his own, but Deltaforce, again, fighting his way out so perfectly.
Yep, missing the tech, though, is going to be a bad situation. Syrup just so confident, right, about reacting to those rolls, calling you out without down air. So maybe that's why Deltaforce looked to miss it, or it was just a mistake. You know what's happened. Nobody hits all their techs all the time. I love the double neutral air to find the coast-to-coast, but gets a little over-aggressive in that back throw. Not going to do it just yet. However, the PK Thunder is going to find the pressure. How is Deltaforce living here?
I have no idea how he's living, but I know that how he's going to finish that stock.
He didn't need to do that.
Ah!
He didn't need to do that. He was dead. He could have just not pushed the button.
You know what he did? He went for the clip. And as a commentator and as somebody who knows how important the fans are in this scene, I have nothing but respect for it.
Look, he's dead. Watch his distance here.
He's so dead.
There's no way he's dead.
He's so
He
greedy.
maybe, you know what? No, he maybe does Magna Hands that back. He maybe does Magna Hands that because he was going above ledge.
And you know,
He's
I can
floating.
understand why a player like that would understand that maybe it's not over. And, you know, just wanting to just keep it in your control. Like, hey, if I get a spike, you're dead anyway.
Just let it finish and then up special him like you've been doing the entire set long. I don't know. I'm not the Link player, guys, right? I'm the commentator for a reason.
It is hard in those nerve-wracking last stock situations to find the best option, you know? When he's looking back in the tape, maybe he'll think, oh, next time, you know, I got to go for that option. But again, wasn't able to find it here and is one stock away from losing this set, but oh, I've been so impressed by Deltaforce right so far.
But it's one of these things where it's like, you have to see how he recomposes himself, right? Because losing a game that you felt like you were on the verge of winning like that, where you really on paper did win, and then you threw it all away, is something to break even the most seasoned of players' mentals. For anybody else, it may very well have spelled the end of the set, but Deltaforce is still fighting back. Yes, he took 80% early, but it's only going to be the grab that makes him lose the stock. He needs to find a way to answer back fast, though. Letting Syrup compound a big lead here would spell doom.
Yeah, this would spell doom, and like you said, I feel like Syrup is getting a little bit of confidence based off of that, you know, off of that game win too. He's thinking, wow, I almost went down 2-1, and now he's got an extra game to work with here, so he's feeling himself a little bit to go for more of those options that lead to those juicy combos.
I like the early back air there to try and call out an aggressive recovery option there from Syrup, but then if he doesn't find it, right, you just reset back. The same with those down airs. They get off me to get down, and maybe they lead into something, but you aren't really as concerned with that if you're Syrup as you are with just holding the space and finding a way to reset the scenario. Oh, you know, against Link and against Deltaforce, it's all going to be in the neutral game. And right now, right, those neutral interactions are allowing you to get him to ledge once and then find these edge guards.
Yeah, and we saw there Deltaforce lose that stock base, trying to throw out an air, losing a trade, and then losing the stock. But is down a stock here and needs to put on a lot of percent in a small amount of time. We've seen great edge guards from Deltaforce, and that might be the stock of choice here. Let's find it. Oh, try to get the nair, but oh my god, so much percent here from Syrup. He's trying to finish it right here and right now, and I think he might have just done it.
Yeah, he didn't have a bomb in hand or anything. That was just an brutal way to end it, right? You saw time and time again in that game, it just felt like Deltaforce wasn't playing with the same sauce that he was throughout the first couple games of the set. he was doing so well and so immaculately. But you also saw that last game, Boomerang, that had been such a peak tool for him, right? To find these adjustments, to find these openings as the set went on. All of a sudden, especially at ledge, Syrup just started calling out the timings on these on these routes throughout, and there was just never an option after that.
Yeah, I mean, it just felt like it was so difficult for Syrup, and we're seeing that that PK Thunder into the bomb.
It was so cool.
It was so sick.
It also let him down air that there like that too, right? Like,
oh my god. Yeah, and we're just seeing some of the impressive plays that we've seen so far today. This was one of my favorites, forcing out the early up B from Syrup and then following up with the up B. And I think we're going to see another edge guard here from Deltaforce. No. Yeah, another up B.
That's my favorite one. If the other one's your favorite hero spin, that's my favorite.
I think this is the edge guard situation that I was. Oh no, we're seeing it again. It's so good we saw it twice. All right. Yeah. And then yeah, and then the last stock situation in this game. Oh, so close to getting the spike.
I was on technical too. Sad moment.
And that could have been a completely different set. We could have seen Deltaforce winning that set if that down air spiked, or if he wasn't able to get that. But yeah, I mean.
Speaking of sets indifferent though, it is gonna be it for us because the next set, while coming up in just a moment.